All right, I am really struggling with my diaphragm hiatal hernia problem. It uh, the heat seems to make things a little bit worse. I think heat might be a factor. It gets worse in the by the afternoon. I'm not sure, but I've been thinking about ways I can approach this better because I don't like this feeling. I've made some observations. One is that if I'm not belching up food or water, I'm belching up air. So stuff is getting caught, and I think things are getting caught in the hiatal hernia before it reaches the stomach. Then I want to belch it out into my mouth, causing terrible breath, and then swallow that back down, and hopefully it gets into my stomach and not back into the hiatal hernia. It's a frustrating process where there's an extra step now added to my eating. I'm swallowing it, then it feels like it's a bubble getting bigger and more uncomfortable. So I want to try to loosen that up, and then I belch it out, and then I swallow it back down. It's really a bad process I don't enjoy dealing with. And I'm thinking that it's likely a result of a weak diaphragm. So I want to strengthen and tighten my diaphragm. All this sitting in the car and on the computer, uh, and I think has weakened my diaphragm. Lack of running. Like I used to do sprints, but not too often. But I'd still do them, and that would, I think, tighten up my diaphragm. I have some experience with the trampoline, with the rebounder, and I recall how that felt, and it was a wonderful experience. But I can't fit that in my car. But I'm thinking something like that, jumping, and it's been suggested to pull that that hernia down. You like jump with after a meal or water or something. So there's what 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 all right. So that there's that approach I'd like to work on, and also twisting and bending over. I'm trying to do that more. I'm doing more squats with the chalk blocks, but I'm breathing heavier because of it, and it's affecting my diaphragm. But it's not affecting my diaphragm in a positive way, in the way I need it to. So after I do my squatting and then I'm breathing heavy, I want to do twisting, and then I'm belching out air and water. I think sometimes the twisting seems like it helps. I just started getting into twisting and bending forward to try to loosen up the diaphragm, move around and try to twist it up, because I think being static in stationary positions for long periods of time might have hurt my diaphragm, might have weakened it, and then allowed the esophagus to punch through and form a second stomach for the food to stop at first. It's affected my deep breathing. Um, so I'm trying to, like, if I'm having problems with deep breathing, I'm trying to do twisting. I think maybe twisting helps, but since I just started it, I wanna see how things pan out. So I'm making this video log because I'm kind of positive about the potential for the twisting and the side bends to try to break up and loosen up the diaphragm. But everything else before that has it's been getting worse. And I'm getting desperate. I think it's a mechanical issue. I'll say that nutritionally, I've noticed that mushrooms in the past have made my throat feel like a swamp. Well, because of all the all my stomach contents being upchucked so frequently, I'm drying out my esophagus now, and so it's actually welcome to consume mushrooms. The mushrooms are making my throat feel like a swamp. Well, that's actually it was a it felt earlier, like 5-10 years ago. Those mushrooms were not welcome. That swamp feeling in my throat was not welcome, but now it's actually bringing relief. So I don't know if I want to be buying fresh mushrooms all the time. I'm gonna look into dried mushrooms as a relief from the dryness, because I think the dryness is I think there's a dryness forming in my esophagus now from all this upchucking of food, water, and air. I'm feeling tightness, and I'm getting relief from mushrooms. And mushrooms seem to coat the whole way down. So yeah, I mean, I'll buy fresh ones if I have to at times, but I want to look for the the dried ones. See, there was another. I hold a lot of air. I can hold a lot of liquid in this pocket, in this hernia, and I want to tighten that if I can. I want to strengthen my diaphragm. It's an age issue, but it's also a neglect issue too.